Hoorah!
How you doing, Wildcat? So good. Welcome to Wildcat's Comedy Corner. I am host Sway. I will be guiding you in this comedic evening tonight. Now, I feel comfortable where I'm at today. A little while ago, I was couch surfing, and it sucks to be couch surfing. It sucks to have not a place to sleep. And then, when I was going, every morning it was something different. Every single morning it'd be something different. It'd be, hey, Josue, I gotta go to work right now. You gotta wake up. Like, okay, I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me stay at your place. Every morning it was something different. Dude, you gotta wake up. I gotta go to school. Thank you for letting me stay, man. I really appreciate it. Every single morning something different. You have to wake up. My boyfriend's coming over. Thank you so much for letting me stay over. I'll get my shit and go right now. But that's the couch surfing lifestyle. Love the Wildcat. Love bars like this. But you'll always meet, there's always that sober person at, the group. You have the drunken little sheep and, the shepherd that takes care of the drunken sheep. And I always meet eye to eye with the shepherd. The shepherd's like, dude, how do you do this every night? How do you deal with all these drunk people every single night, day in and day out? And for me, it's simple. My family is just a bunch of alcoholics, so every time I go into work, it's like going to a family reunion. Except my uncles are trying to touch me, so it's always an improvement when I go to work. It feels nice, it feels safe. But it wasn't like my uncle, he forced himself on me or anything. He was very tricky about it. He was very clever. He'd be like, hey, dude, there's a quarter behind your ear. I'm like, dude, no way. He's like, oh, there is a quarter behind my ear, and that's pretty good. And then he'd be like, yeah, see, I told you I'm like a magician. So I'm like, okay, it's cool. There's a whole roll of quarters in my pocket. I'm like, oh, no way. Oh, god damn it, every fucking year you get me. Fucking 26 years old, every reunion, dude. You get me, it's bad. It's bad. Little set list. The people in bars that you meet are, I have this little theory. The people that you meet in bars, who they were as kids are directly proportional to who they are in the bar. So if you're a happy-go-lucky drunk as a kid, you're a happy-go-lucky kid turns into a happy-go-lucky drunk. If you're happy like a good kid, you're in the sandbox, you're having fun, you're playing. You're in the bar. You play a song like, dude, you just played Guns N' Roses. You're my fucking best friend. Boom, best friend for the fucking night. If you were the kid in the sandbox, they would kick other kids, sand in their faces. You're the drunk that's not cooperative that night entirely. It's all right, man, you gotta drink some water. The cat's coming. No, I don't want to drink water. It's all right, dude. The cab's here, all right, let's go. Get your shit together or he's not going to pick us up. Get your shit together or he's not going to pick us up. I don't want to go to cab. I don't want to go. If you were the kid in, lunch, instead of going out to play and have recess, you would, play with an animal instead, the gerbil or the snake. Then, you're the person at the party who's, going to play with said animal at the party. It's like, Mr. Bones, that was the fourth time I lost my retainer. Hey, Shelly, you want to play beer pong with us? Oh my God, you're talking to me again. I wish I could take you home with me. Oh God. Awkward parties. I was bursting with me with a cat usually. I think with Valentine's Day yesterday, everyone was a little emotional. I had a phone call. And I think everyone has that friend, mostly girls, but I have that friend that you can tell anything to them. You can talk to them and be real with them. And she called me just to check up and say, hey, Valentine's Day, how are you? I'm like, I'm doing all right. And she knew, I could hear it in her voice. She's like the motherly figure in my life. She's like, baby, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing in my life. I dropped out of school because I thought this comedy thing was going to work out. The rent's due. The premiums went out of my health insurance, and I'm not sure I can afford it. I can't afford to get fucking sick. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. And she's like, oh, wait, I didn't get that last part. Can you say that again? I'm like, oh, okay. So I had to emotionally backtrack and regurgitate all this shit that came out. I was like, all right, we'll put this back in. All right, can you hear me? Yeah, all right, it's going to come out again. I don't know what I'm doing in my life, but this comedy is going to work out. I dropped out of school, the premiums went up on my health insurance, my car is due, my rent is due, I don't know what to do with my life. Sorry, baby, that was weird again. I'm going to move again, and I hope you can hear me. And at this point, I'm like, fuck! I just got really angry, and I felt like I was Daniel Day-Lewis on the there will be blood, where the pastor's beating the shit out of him. He's like, say you abandoned your child. He's like, I'm abandoning my child. Like, say it. And like Sprint was this heavy-handed pastor just beating the shit out of me. And I'm trying to communicate my feelings to my friend, and I can't do it. And she's just hitting me and is like, one more time, baby, please. Like, I want to know what's wrong. I want to be there for you. And then, like, I fucking lost it. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I was like, oh, baby, that happens to the best of us. I'm still trying to figure shit out. I was like, what? And I was so angry that I forgot that I was sad, and I was like, maybe this is better. But at the end of the story, I just fuck Sprint. I mean, I'm trying to communicate shit. I'm just trying to be the best that I can. Thank you. Now, I had a conversation a while ago with a friend of mine, and the end of the conversation basically was, you should be able to ask anybody anything whenever you want. You shouldn't feel shame when you ask someone something. And I took that as, I'm going to ask everyone anything I want, whenever the fuck I want. So I went to a friend, I was like drunk, obviously. I was like, hey, you want to have sex? And she's like, yeah, sure, I'll give you a call. I was like, what? I never thought that was ever going to work, ever in a million years. Like, cool. So like by the time she texted back, I was already there. I was like, hey, what's up? I'm here. They got Coach Grant Connell. I was like, fuck, I came here so fast I forgot it. He's like, all right, high school rules. Pull out. You'll be fine. We've all been there. And it got to that point where you're like, that 3 to 5 seconds of like, I think I'm gonna come, and oh shit, I came. Like that, just that 3 to 5 seconds of like, oh, 3 to 5 seconds. Oh, come on, you know. You know. And in my head, I was like, okay, I have to pull out. I can't come on her back because she'll never call me again. I can't come on the sheets because, you know, I have to buy her new sheets, and I'm never gonna call her back again. It's just gonna be an awkward drive to go to Bed Bath & Beyond. And I can't leapfrog off of her like to jump to get tissues because that's unbecoming and disrespectful, apparently. So in my head, I was like, okay, I'm good with hand-eye coordination. Hand-eye coordination, I can do this. I can be like Jackie Chan, catching bases, except I'm gonna catch my cum. And I also feel sweat coming down my face. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna catch the cum and catch the sweat. It's simple. It's methodical, well thought out. Fucking awesome, dude. I'm so proud of myself. Once again, 3 to 5 seconds. So everything I just explained to you was going through my head. And what should have been like, ha, 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 turned into ha, ha, ha. She's like, oh, what's wrong? I was like, it's in my eye. I put the cum in my eye. Holy shit, it fucking burned. I did not know cum burned that bad. Like, I felt bad for every single time I've ever, like, accidentally come in someone's eye. I'm like, sorry. And while I was, like, sobbing, like, kind of crying and trying to get it out of my eye, I had to come to terms, like, this is it. This is how I lose my eye. I'm going to be the lame guy at the bar. It's like, hey, man, how'd you lose your eye? I was like, I flipped my cum in my own eye. Like, oh, shit, that's the worst pirate story I've ever heard in my life. So as I'm doing the whole role reverse in the bedroom, like, I'm, like, crying, like, oh, man. And she's like, kind of like nudges me as like, so you want to go again? And I look at her with my one good eye, and I say, you want to have sex? Like, you want to have sex? Like, just come in my eye right now. That's all I can think about right now. Thank you guys. Be kind to each other. We got our first comment tonight. We got Steven Omspolka.
So, how's the lighting? Am I sufficiently creepy? Yeah, so, there's this weird thing that's going on with me in my relationship with my parents. So, basically, the way I describe it, it's sort of the cliche artist and parent story about how they don't get along, except it happens in reverse. And I'll explain that. So, basically, I come up to my mom and say, hey, Mom, guess what? I just got this great job that has it's an office job, all these great benefits. And then my mom says, wait a minute, but Steven, what about your dream of becoming a writer? And I'm like, fuck my dream of becoming a great writer. I just want to move out of the house. So, one second, my notes got messed up, so, fuck my notes. Thank you very much. Let's see, what else do I have? my sisters, I have a weird relationship with my sister. And honestly, I was talking to this one girl about my sisters, and she was like, "Oh, are you like really protective of them?" Because I was the oldest, there are two younger sisters, and I kind of thought about it to myself, and I'm like, okay, let me think. I bought them alcohol before they were 21, skimmed off their profits. I don't really care who fucks them. Holy shit, I am a shitty older brother. In fact, I am such a shitty older brother that I bought my middle sister a copy of 50 Shades of Grey. And yeah, in my tenuous defense, there was kind of a story behind it because I studied abroad in England at the same university of the 50 Shades of Grey lady. And we kind of laughed about that before, just kind of like, haha, isn't that sort of funny? And so when I was coming back for Christmas, I saw a copy in the airport. I'm like, oh hey, it's a joke. Go get it to her as a joke. But then she got it, and she actually read it, and she actually liked it, and it's like that was it. And, if there was a hell, I'm going to it. And yeah, with sometimes I've wondered if I did go to hell, how would it be? Honestly, I think the way it's going to happen is that I'm going to end up sleeping with this girl by no virtue of my own game, and it's going to turn out that the reason this girl actually slept with me was because she's a psycho and was planning to slit my throat. She slit my throat. I go to hell because premarital sex, and then the devil will come up to me and be like, Stephen, I am going to torture you. And I'd be like, hey, guess what? I just got laid. And the devil would be like, yeah, you just got laid, and the girl who you slept with killed you. And I'd be like, yeah, no one's perfect. But Stephen, you do realize that you are in hell. And I'd be like, yeah, well, at least it's not my parents' house. So, yeah, I'm totally happy with that. And another kind of another thing, but I'm an Uber driver, and it's been going pretty well. Seeing as only 3 taxi drivers have tried to kill me so far. So, but I got a new car to. A new car to drive for Uber, and I didn't really realize this until after I got it, but the license plate number goes 6ZFU401. And it just, I was kind of thinking to myself, wow, was like Deadpool working at the DMV or something? I feel like if I'm ever like talking to the cops and the cops like, what's your license plate number? And I have to be very careful when I just to say 6ZFU, or if like I'm at the DMV, I can kind of get back at them by just saying like, oh yeah, my license plate is 6ZFU401. No, but it really, I'm serious, it really is 6ZFU401. But, yeah, and also, another thing, I'm gonna, my dad, he's a big tennis player, so I've been to my share growing up of country clubs and tennis clubs, and if you ever want to go to like one of those kind of upscale country clubs around here, here's a little secret here. This is how you get in. You just walk in. Seriously, no one questions you. And just dress in a white t-shirt. And I mean, like, if you're white, your white privilege your way in there. If you're not, just play the race card if anyone questions you. And yeah, don't trust me. The last thing any country club wants to be accused of is racist, because a lot of people will just automatically assume they are. But yeah, and, I think close it out. I have a question for you guys. Have you ever reached it reached a point of very sad and very painful clarity by looking at your tab at the end of a night out drinking. I mean, really, oftentimes for me, that's just like, you're just looking at it and it's just at rock bottom, it's like, $70. Why did I spend $70? Because I kept on buying drinks. Why did I keep on buying drinks? Because there was a slim chance that girl across from you wanted to have sex with you. Did she? No. And so what do you have for that? I have a very miserable drunkenness, and I am short $70. What a great night. And yeah, I think that's about all I have for you. Maybe there's more, I lost my notes. So thank you very much.
Thank you guys. Give it up for Steven Amspoka. Awesome Wildcat. Now, being in relationships is hard. And Valentine's Day was yesterday. I think everyone knows what you need to be in a good relationship. You have to be a strong communicator at the end of the day. A strong communicator. I'm not always the best at that. May not have the best relationships, but at the end of the day, always be a strong communicator. Now, I'm currently in an open relationship, but my girlfriend doesn't know that yet. Like I said, you just gotta be a strong communicator sometimes, and sometimes things you gotta work on. Next up on the mic, we've got the guy who started 805 Comedy Underground, Perry Mulder!
Hey, what's up, Wildcat? That's right, you guys hear me down there at the end of the park? Can you guys hear me? Do you guys give a shit? No? Fuck it. Hey, DJ, turn this mic up a little bit. Alright, can you guys hear me now? That's right. Hey, if you guys love the Wildcat, give me a round of applause right now. If you guys, alright. So you guys all down there must hate the Wildcat. Give them like 85% extra drinks or whatever you do. Charge them more for their drinks.
They don't even applaud for marijuana.
They didn't even applaud for marijuana?
Not even.
Not even. You know, that's offensive to me, being a stoner extraordinaire. How can you guys not like weed? Does anybody not like weed here? Who doesn't like weed?
I hate weed.
You hate weed. You hate weed. Weed sucks, alright. I think, I have my ups and downs about weed, you know, because weed's like, they got great names for weed, but they also got some terrible names for weed. Like, when I'm ordering weed, we all hate weed, we're all on board. We're all there, buddy. Just stick with the joke. Just stick with the joke. So, they're coming up with all these crazy names for weed, right? They've got, like, Mandarin Kush and Orange OG. When I'm ordering weed, I don't even know what the fuck I'm ordering anymore. Like, hey man, can I get some Mandarin Kush and some Orange OG? Yeah, sir. Would you like to supersize that?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I would. Would you like to get... That's a good one. Buy one, get one. Buy one, get one. You know, and you know the prices people are paying for weed these days, right? The prices people are paying for weed, right? People will get mad. They'll be like, this isn't an ape. I don't want to spend $35 on this. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Little kids in Africa are trading AK-47s and chickens for that weed. And you're bitching about spending $35, you shitty American. Shitty American.
I know Bernie
I'm
Sanders
from...
said, I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt, but you know what he said? He said these other countries shouldn't pay for $60 an ape. I'm voting for Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders says America should not pay $60 an ape, and I'm voting for Bernie. So, anybody else feel the burn? Who's feeling the burn? Feeling the burn? Because I'm feeling the burn being up here for sure, all you people fucking talking. Anyway, I'm from a small town called Fraser Park, if anybody knows where the hell that is. You guys can imagine Fraser Park. It's right next to Bakersfield, so you can imagine Fraser Park being a lot like Little House on the Prairie, but on meth. So, like, when you go to Fraser Park, right, when you grow up in a small town like that, when you get with a girl, you know, because there's like 15 girls and you've known them like your whole life. So like, when you get with a girl, you're not really missing your chance. You're more like missing your turn. Yeah. Now my mom moved me and my little brother up to Fraser Park when we were little kids to get us away from the hustle and bustle of LA, and also to get her closer to the meth in Bakersfield. I hope he's laughing at my joke. And this guy's got it right. This guy's on board. All right. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of a story. I had a date. I went on a date in Mexico, right? And I asked the girl, because she was from Mexico, I asked her, I don't know where to eat. Where do you want to go eat? What's a good Mexican place? And she was like, I know this really great seafood place. It's right over here or whatever. And we went there. I was having a great time. We were getting drunk, and I was having a great time until the waiter came up. And the waiter comes up and to take an order. And he says, okay, sir, what would you guys like? And I said, ladies first. And she had a little bit of a speech impediment, but she said, do you guys have semen? And the waiter was like, yeah, I've got semen. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm in Mexico. You just ordered semen. That's ridiculous. And I was thinking to myself, like, not only did you just order semen and a waiter accept that as a validatable order, but also I have to figure out how I am going to one-up you on my selection of my choice on the menu. You just ordered semen. What the hell am I going to order? So when they both looked at me, they said, what would you like to order, sir? I just looked at them and just said, I'll have the same. Whatever she's having. Semen, I guess. And the waiter walked away, and I looked at her, and I was like, do you order semen a lot? And she was like, yeah, I love semen, but it's like really expensive and everything. And I was like, hold on, wait a minute. If you're a girl, semen is not expensive at all. It is very cheap. And later, the waiter brought us out 2 plates of salmon. So it turned out it was salmon the whole time. Man. Yeah, it's a good story, huh? Yeah, good little semen story. Oh, man. Oh. What to give you guys now? So, we're going to go back to weed. You guys seem to like those weed jokes. I have a brother, and one day my brother said to me, Carrie, dude, you should stop smoking weed. You should stop smoking weed. And you start going to church because God will get you high and Jesus will get you high. Better than any drug will, better than anything will, right? And I said, hold on, wait a minute. And I ran down to the church, right? And I went up to talk to the priest, and I was like, hold on a second, yo. My brother said that if I came down here, you guys would get me high. And the priest was like, no, we can't get you high. We'll get you high with God's love or whatever. And I was like, that's fucking bullshit. Okay, hold on a second. You're telling me you want me to pray 7 days a week, go to church on Sunday, give you guys communions, and I'm not going to get high? That sounds like a shitty-ass drug to me. Man, there's the Jesus people hating me in the back. Woo! We love Jesus! That joke originated out like this. It was, I don't like how Jesus saves. I don't get how Jesus saves. Like, everybody's always saying Jesus saves. I don't get it. Like, does Jesus save money on car insurance? It's like Jesus saving money with Geico. You guys can see why I changed the joke. What else? So we'll go back to another date I went on. I try to be a baller all the time. So like when I go out to like clubs and shit, I like to do like the throw money dance. I'll always be doing that. But the problem is I'm really broke. So the whole time afterwards, I end up doing the pick it back up dance. And I went on a date with a girl, and it's not that it's not that cheap or anything. Like the last date I went on, I spent the whole $2 I had. But the thing is that the girl had more money than me. I'm just joking. Oh Jesus, I'm like digging deep for jokes here. Okay, so scratch that joke. We'll go to something else. And yeah, look at this guy. Does anybody see this guy? Look at this guy. Somehow we managed to get him blow up in this bitch.
It's really classic and it's upbeat. It's a lot faster than everybody ever thought.
Oh, okay. Does that mean everybody doesn't want to listen to it?
Well, I wanted to get like a really jazzy like tempo tone in the drums factory, but apparently like so Drake and hop copyrighted it. You can't even look it up on YouTube.
That would be a sick Charlie and Charlie Factory guy. Like, dude, if he's all technoed out with like glasses with the slits in it.
No, he
he's
looks
just
like
all-
he looks like a Beatles.
Really?
He looks like one of the Beatles, like I don't know, Paul McCartney or Ringo. I don't know. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he looked like Johnny Depp. But fuck me.
No, hey,
that
too.
Alright. Well, it seems like Wildcat's had enough of me, but you guys, we're gonna bring our host back on. You guys ready for Josue Figueroa? Awesome, but you guys give it up for Kerry Mulder! Now, full speed bumps the track. Remix! Now, I had said earlier, if you're a strong communicator, sometimes you gotta break that down. Strong, have strength. How tough are you in this relationship? Communicator, how well can you say things and communicate things afterwards? Example, I was called the wrong name during sex. I'm strong. I'm gonna finish. And then we're gonna talk about this because this is unacceptable. I wasn't even dating. It's fucking terrible. Now someone who strongly communicates, can't see him out here, but I'm sure he can hear me. Give it up for Alex Wells!
What was the song I requested?
You requested the
Milkshake.
bottom.
Fat Bottom Girls was the song that was supposed to play.
Oh yeah, I don't have my glass stuff.
Because I don't just end Valentine's Day at midnight.
Well, that was Black Bottom Girl.
I love Fat Bottom Girls year long. Man, you guys ever been? Shut the fuck up back there. I'll come back and I will make you do push-ups, Travis.
All right, Sarge. Sorry, Sarge.
It's okay. We were in the military together. We wore similar hats. You guys ever been at work? Shut the fuck up!
Maroon Beret. Just saying.
All right, not you guys. This dude back here. God damn it! You give a man a microphone and just here I am. You guys ever been at work like? Hey, you guys all have really kick-ass jobs. Fuck yourselves. You guys ever been at work like passive aggressive Jesus? Nope. Sorry, I had to do a Jesus thing, man. You just walk by your coworkers, they're like, "You're welcome." They're like, "For what?" "For letting you live." Not fans of workplace violence and Wildcat, are we? What's going on the TV over there? Do you guys watch an instructional video on how to properly motorboat? Because you should. I keep hearing about this Motorboat Monday nonsense. You got a perfect set of boobies on the bartender there. Not a single person offering to motorboat her. Not a single gentleman in this entire place offering to buy multiple drinks from her, get really drunk, and then sloppily motorboat her breasts so hard that they wake up on Wednesday and think that it was Motorboat Wednesday instead of Monday. Josue Figueroa, your host, I got to experience something pretty fun with him last weekend. I called him up and said, "Josue, what are you doing?" And he said, "I'm just, working on a movie." I'm like, "That sounds fun." He's like, "You want to come be an extra?" And I was like, "Yeah, what do I got to do?" And he's like, "It's really easy, man. You just sit there and pretend like you're doing stuff in a diner, and just try to remember any little things that you do. So for the next take, it's the same, right? A little continuity." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's too easy." So I sat there and I was holding on to this ceramic coffee mug, and I was really, really stoned. Okay, so I was just like, "There's no fucking way I'm gonna remember any small movements I make." So I just clutched onto that mug as hard as I could, and I stared at it like a box of cleaner in the kitchen. And I was like, "Okay, yeah, this is natural. This is how people look when they're at cafes. I hope this scene is like a late night scene, and I'm the guy who wandered in off the street really, really stoned, and they're like, 'Do you want to be on a movie?' And I was like, 'Yes, but I'm really just gonna have to sit here for a while.'"
did this thing where it came in front of me, you know, and I was like, okay, all right, just don't look at the camera. Whatever you do, don't acknowledge the camera as it moves in front of you, right? And I did a really fucking terrible job. I stared at that fucking camera like it was full of crack cocaine, and it wasn't. I should have done this part earlier, guys. I'll be back. Hey, what's going on this end of the bar? Was anybody here for New Year's? No? Yeah, I know, but some people like to party, though, man. Shit. Some people are like, I showed up here on New Year's, I'm still here in February. Oh my goodness. Hey, what's going on with these people down here? How you doing, my man? High five. Low five. All right, on the side. I love getting high fives from drunk people. Almost as much as I like getting those free samples from the people that work at the fragrance places. You know, they hand you the fragrance and like, come here, let me make you pretty. Right? And I take that shit and I'm like, thanks, have a good day. And then I go back a week later, right? And I'm just like, hey, what gives? I rubbed your hand product all over my hands, and they're still all rough and manly. See, feel them. Still all rough and manly. And the lady's looking down at me, squeezing her breast, and she's like, yes, I see. You should come inside and try on some more of our product. And I was like, am I getting away with this shit right now? All right, praise your things, I'm happy. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys a true story. Fuck them down there. I don't give a shit about them. I care about these people here and these people here because you guys are cool. And John because I need him to film my stuff later. And my man Travis, aka Lithium, on the fucking sound tonight because like I got that dude's back for no other fucking reason than we both raised our right hand and said some stupid shit and had to be slaves to America for a couple of years. That's it. It's the only reason. I don't even like him. But if I saw him fighting with somebody, I'd be like, all right, listen, you're going to have to calm down because I'm out of shape. I want to get my buddies back, but listen, my man, this shirt's all lies. I swear to God, man, if you keep fucking heckling me during my shit, I'm going to come back there and I'm gonna skull drag you.
Well, can I just ask one last question while you brought me into the
All right, fuck it.
We're here. Can I, who, John, you're filming tonight?
Yeah, John's making a porno for us.
Oh, right on. You think you could like stick around for like just a little bit of time after? I'm gonna do a little mix, a little something for y'all, and I want y'all to enjoy it, maybe.
That's right. We're all gonna do stand-up comedy while he does it. See, the people have spoken. They were paying attention to it. Dude, the heckler last week was way more fun. He was this guy that was super drunk, and he was like, "Yeah, what's happening to you?" And I was like, I can't even be mad at that because that dude's having a fucking kick-ass time. Like the dudes here tonight, they're just like, I'm trying to drink my alcohol and be cool. It's like, you're halfway there. All right, true story time, goddammit. So, I'm recently single, you know, and for those of you who knew my ex-girlfriend, she was a beautiful, half black, half white girl. So I don't like to think that we broke up. I like to think that I emancipated her. That's right. I just finishing them off, you know. It's like they're angry at the Jesus and the weed. I was like, how about some sexism? Completely alienated the entire crowd. That was my goal. Okay. Yay. No, you know what? Here's how I actually feel about people that get crazy about differences in gender. Like people that are like way too much into their own gender. Like that shit scares me. Because I know deep down in my heart that there's a group of feminists out there that hate men for no other reason than we got different genitals, right? And they're really smart, and they have access to medical equipment, and right now they're working on a way to make men pregnant. And I'm not ready for that shit, because like when that shit goes down, and they're like, hey, we figured out a way that we can have men carry the babies instead, I'm like, oh, hold on a second. Now hold on, now wait a minute. I don't know what you had in mind, but I think I should have an opinion on the matter, right? And that's why I think it's important to like get ahead of the curve, like to be not reactionary, but be progressive in our lawmaking for men's gender rights, you know, or not gender, but reproductive rights, you know. And I know that's silly, like men's reproductive rights. That's not a thing. But in the future, when angry feminists are able to run down the streets and stab you with like a hypodermic needle and be like, "Ha, you're man pregnant now, bitch!" Like I think there need to be some laws in place to protect me. No means no. That's the first one. I'm going to use your your own worth against you. You know? You gotta pick it. All right, let's get to the true story. So I'm single and I got on Tinder, and I believe in relationship karma. Like I believe how good you are to like girls or whatever in your fucking like current relationships. Like those are like your previous lives, you know, and those add up. And if you do good stuff in this life, then you get good stuff in the next life, right? So I go on Tinder and I find, you know, the kind of girls that other people aren't going to show affection. You know what I mean? The ones that are put down and made to feel bad about themselves. And I go and I do the right thing, and I make like a deposit into the relationship karma bank, and I make them feel beautiful, and you know, and I show them love. And all right, let's be honest. I fucked her face. Okay, I just couldn't help myself. I was like, I'm never gonna see you again. Okay, I have to take this opportunity to fuck your face. And God damn it, it was all right. Shit. Sorry for yelling at you, Travis. You know I love you. Hey, you guys ever walked into work and like your boss comes in and everybody's like, "Hot tan!" That's some bullshit. We haven't put up with for a while. Half left, whatever. What's going on back there, Mushroom? Oh man, I wish you were edible. We'll find out later. We need to get some good cocaine in this county. Cocaine in this county is awful. Either that or energy drinks will really kick ass. Because I drink about 3 monsters a day, and recently I got my hands on some blow, and I was like, yay, good times, right? And I just fell asleep like an hour later. I'm like, what is this bullshit? Then I got an opportunity to do some more blow a couple days later. And I was like, what, man, this has been like stepped on 4 times with my feet at a dance contest. I don't know where I was going with that, dude. I was thinking about old ladies when I said it. All right, well, let's wrap this fucking thing up. And don't forget to get lots and lots of drinks and tip your bartender and have a hell of a night. All right, give it up to your host, Josue Figueroa.
Thank you. Give it up for Alex Wells. All right, guys. I'd like to thank Wildcat. I'd like to give a round of applause to the beautiful Katie K for having this awesome event out here. DJ Lithium for the tracks in the back. Thank you, guys. It's been a lovely evening. Listen to the comedy styles of DJ Lithium while we have karaoke at 9. Thank you.